Hello, are we live? Oh, that was a whole faff. That was a whole faff. But I think we're here. Let me see. There we go. Flip you over for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one on though, because it feels a bit odd. It's a bit of a weird angle for me. Oh, so I got a new camera, and that was the problem. I got a new camera for Black Friday. I wanted to get one, but it was a really good deal, so I got one for Black Friday. Yay, hello, hi guys. How you doing? What day is it today? Tuesday, completely forgot. How you guys doing? What you up to? I think we're kind of okay. Today, I've got the Doodle Diary. So if anyone has any ideas, feel free to pop them in. I'm completely open. Um, this this is the last thing I created, this crazy mess that I filmed the process for a video, like for the next Doodle Diary video, but I don't think the quality is going to be very good, so I think that's going to end up very short. But this is where we are currently. Yeah. You changed your hair once again. I actually haven't. It fades. So this is. Did I? I think the ends are the same as the very, very pink that I had for peachtober, but then the roots got bleached a little bit. So there's fresh pink here, but this is the exact same pink as peachtober. So September, I guess, like the 1st or 2nd of September, I think I did this bit. So it's lasted quite a while. It's only the top bit that's fresh. I quite like this colour though. It does look a little bit odd. Don't really know what to do with a fringe, but I do quite like it. I like the pink. I'm gonna stick with it. Um, yeah. So the last one that I posted was filmed in September. I kind of film my videos in a weird way. So I've also got these for today. Yeah, I do film my videos in a weird way. So basically I filmed the beach one and I filmed the Gloucester one in like early September, like the 1st or 2nd of September. And then we had Beachtober, we had Halloween. So all of those videos came first. But by the end of the year, I think we'll be going into 2025 with completely brand new videos. Like every single video will be posted by the end of the year. But I do still have some that I filmed in September to come up. But yeah. These these are the colours that we've got. If anyone has any ideas, I'm gonna swap cameras. Completely brand new. I'm still trying to figure it out, but the top camera is the new camera. And where did they come from? The side camera is the old camera. I don't know where these have come from. I think, well, that one came from there, but that can't be right. This is what I've got. Yeah. So, well, what happened? So I filmed the How Much Art Can I Make video. I filmed one in one city and then one in another city, so they're quite similar videos, and that's why they're gonna be spaced out a little bit. That's gonna have a shadow, so I'm gonna pop that there. Here's my little Christmas tree. It is lit up. You can't really see. Oh no, you can see it a little bit, can't you? Oh yay. So I actually did a really light layer of this because I was kind of scared that it wouldn't show through. But I mean, in the areas that are quite thick, it still does show through. It's pretty decent. Honestly, I have so many things to edit. It's crazy. I'm editing so much. I'm currently editing. That does look crazy on camera. I'm currently editing the next daily Doodle Diary episode, which will be coming on Thursday, but it's 2 months, so there's quite a lot of footage in there. What should we do today? I've got a transfer sheet. It's acrylic markers. I don't know if it will go through. Where's the middle? There we go. So, okay. It's really dark now, so I kind of accepted that it was going to be nighttime. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but this doodle diary, like, it's now got to the point where if I film anything on the left side, it's crazy. It's like not flat in the slightest. But obviously, we've only got 1 month left, so I'm really excited to start in a new one. Yeah, that video was really exciting though, that one. I do like it. I want to film more like it, and hopefully with this new camera, hopefully it'll go better. It's really chunky. I really don't know if it's showing up just how chunky it is on that side. It's nighttime there. Yeah, I got a few messages saying that people in America wouldn't be able to make this stream. So I'm really trying to find the balance because obviously you are ahead and the United States are behind. So trying to find a balance that will work. I was thinking like since it's dark anyways, like there's no sunlight right now, I might as well do it later at the point that it's dark anyway. But yeah, we'll see. What shall we do? My go-to, I don't know why it's curved. My go-to is like always a face or a landscape. But I feel like we should do something a little bit more fun, maybe a bit more detailed. Penguin? Oh, that's a crazy idea. I would definitely need a reference for that. Let's have a look. That'd be a good place to start though, and then we could always add penguin. It's gonna be white on white though. Unless we do like a happy feet little penguin. It's a bit more grey. That could be cute though. Should we start with a little bit Christmassy? Yeah, I think we'll do it in grey. If we do one of the other ones, it's literally just going to be white on white. 12 o'clock here, but only 8 in California. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking because I think it was Purple Waffles said that she was still at school, but I was trying to work out if she finished school, it would probably be like 1 a.m. here because there's just such a big, crazy difference in time. Like, by the time you guys all finish work, we would be doing like a really late stream here. But that's definitely something I could do in future because at the end of the day, if the sun's set, then the sun's set. I'm going to be using the light regardless. I don't know how I got by without a light before though. Are these kind of similar? That one's brown. That one, like, can you see how much it settles? You got no clue what colour you're getting. There you go. Now it's already looks completely different. What else have we got? I've got, oh, I think that one's metallic. Like, look at this one. That doesn't look metallic at all. But you've got to give them a shake. It still doesn't look metallic. Yeah, still doesn't look metallic. I think that one is though. Could add a little bit of silver to the penguin. Almost noon here in Alabama. Is this a good time then, do you think? Or would there be, what kind of time do you tend to watch live streams where you are? Because I think it's different for everyone. I mean, for me, I think I would watch them in the evening. But sometimes if I'm painting, then it can be quite nice if there's a live stream that happens to be on at like, I guess for me it'd be 11 or 12 or in the evening. But yeah, what kind of time would suit you guys? I really have just picked a pink for this penguin. What colours have we got? Oh, black. I think that's kind of brown instead of grey, really. Okay. We don't have a lot of greys to choose. Oh, that's blue. We've literally, I mean, that one's silver. I think we've only got two greys. That does not look grey. The cap does, but like, that looks yellow. Pink is always a good idea. This is gonna be a pink metallic penguin. It's your lunchtime now, so it's perfect time. Okay, that's perfect. Is it 2 or 3 hours between West and East Coast where you are? Is this the silver? This is silver. Let's start with this one. Let's get going. 10:50 p.m. Okay. Yeah, so we are right in the middle in the UK then. Start with yellow. Haven't actually picked out a single yellow. I think this is though. I think this is kind of I just missed. Yeah, it is. Doesn't look that colour though. Here. Should we zoom in a little bit more? There we go. That does not look like crazy. So we're going to do a cute little penguin. I don't know what's going to be around it, if anyone has any ideas. We're going to do a little baby penguin. I've never done a penguin before, ever. I also don't know how it will go on this paper. This is where I'm starting it. And I mean, they're acrylics, so we can kind of rescue it later. Hi, Tonya. Is it Tonya or is it... Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, how you like it pronounced. Yellow feels cold, better for the penguin. Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah, we're doing penguins. Well, trying to do a penguin. I really don't know how it's going to go on this paper, to be honest. Like, the point is that it's not great paper, but J sounds like a Y. Oh, so it is Tonya. Perfect. I want to say your name correctly, but I just wasn't sure. Okay, so we've got feet here. This is where I begin by creating this, a mess. But by getting the shapes down, then we can always go over it because it is acrylic markers. I do think it needs proper good shape though. Because I don't know, they're just not. There we go, that's better. It's just not fully activating. So the penguin is kind of this shade, but we could always add some lines or something afterwards. I don't know. Unless it goes through the paper because the paper's so thin and these bullet nibs are like, they do kind of peel the paper a little bit. No, that's my only problem is they're like, they are juicy acrylic markers, but they're not initially. Like, you have to have been using them for quite some time. Like, I like acrylic markers, I do think they're good, but these ones in particular, the ones that need to be activated, they're not great to just grab one and go. Especially if you want to have like multiple, but you want to do it quite quickly. And also, like you can see, it does tear at the paper a little bit. And I mean, it did it in the bullet journal video that I did using these. Just didn't really work. I think the feet are actually grey, but we'll just ignore that for now. Maybe we could do it a little bit more like, it's not going to be a blend, but like lines. I can watch you at about any time because I'm up all hours. Oh no, Donna. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope things get a little bit easier for you, Donna. No, that's really horrible to hear, Donna. Had no idea. How are you coping with everything? I'm not sure this is the right colour for this penguin. Honestly, art is very meditative. Is that the right? Am I saying it correctly? Meditative? It's relaxing and therapeutic. And I know that art definitely helped me with my health problems in the past. So it can really help using art as a form of therapy. So I hope that that's also helping for you, Donna. Give you a little bit of a break and distraction, something to focus on. And I mean, there's so many different things, there's so many different ways that you can use it as well. Art is very versatile. This penguin needs a head. It's not looking like a penguin because it doesn't have a head. I think it's, other than the bit where it's falling apart, I think it's going to look a little bit like the owl that I did for Peachtober, like line kind of style, but I think it needs a head. It's looking a bit odd. I don't want to accidentally pick up the metallic one. So I need to get this right. So like it never goes well when I start. Is that metallic? I don't think it is. Oh, maybe that is the metallic. Oh, you like the owl. Matthew, you like the owl as well, didn't you? I wasn't so sure about the owl when I first did it because it was just, I don't know, it wasn't what I pictured. I was kind of picturing, I guess because it was a brush marker, I didn't think that they would be lines. I thought they would be different whips, but I just wasn't able to make that happen. Oh no. It might be a bit big. You lost your dad as well. Oh, Donna, I'm really sad to hear that. That is horrible, that. I need to fix this owl because if any owl, oh my God, I said owl. I need to fix the penguin because if anyone joins now, they're not going to believe that I'm an artist. It's alright, we'll fix it, we'll fix it. This needs to be black anyway, not grey, so. Well, I really hope that it's helping you, Donna. Art and finding a way to cope with everything. 'Cause it sounds like you've really been through it. And I hope things will get a little bit easier. Obviously, if it's terminal, really just got to make the most of the time that you've got, unfortunately. Slightly regressing, choosing a penguin now. Let's add the black and then we'll add an eye and maybe it will fix it. A thicker neck. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to resize it. But I don't know, I like to add an eye because I feel like it makes it immediately look a little bit better. But we'll see if that theory will work. Looks like a penguin in a jacket. It's definitely looking odd. The problem is, part of it, like I'm going over the grey and it's not dry. I hope the light isn't too distracting either because like it is very dark right now. I did get this light earlier on in the year. You'll see if I eventually post the art studio vlog video when I made the art studio from scratch, you'll see that I got the light and it really did change everything. So it's a very good light, but it's very much only on one side. So hopefully it's not too distracting. Maybe choosing a baby penguin made this harder. Okay, we have a head, sort of. Hello, hello. Zoe, how you doing? She's lined up for drawing, and then I think we might have to add a little bit of line art actually, though, because it does need to be bigger. The head, I got a bit scared. I was going to make a head too small, so now instead the head is massive. There you go. We'll extend the body there, and then we'll extend it here and there, and that might make it better. And then we could always go further down. We could go about here, and then the feet is, are they feet? These kind of look like claws, but that's what I'm seeing. It's all right. We'll somehow pull it together. This is what happens with art. You know, you have lots of ugly phases where it kind of looks like a scary bird on a different animal's body. Oh, hello, hello. I need to catch up. The eyeliner is on point. So you noticed I added a bit of eyeliner then. I thought it was subtle. Um, oh, Donna. I I don't know. I just try and create and share what I create, and the Doodle Diary's actually been a big help this year. Me and my partner are doing it, and it's been a big help just to have that sketchbook practice every single day, that little break. And it's been really good, so I can't wait to get started next year. Well, the reason that I went for this kind of penguin was just because if I did white, then I mean the page is already white, but maybe we should have gone for a different type of penguin. The shadow on the left side doesn't distract, but yeah, this is what I mean. The camera, like the light does sit on that side when I film normally because the window is to my left. So when I film in the day, it, I mean, it's worse like in the winter, but generally the window will kind of balance the light, but I really do need a second. I sort of try and like keep my hand down here because if I was actually writing like this, I know it would be difficult to see, so I do try and keep it out of the way a little bit, but sometimes it's a bit tricky. Is it kind of looking a bit like a penguin now? I don't know what's going to go around the penguin. I think it's still a little bit like the head doesn't quite fit. I think we need to go even bigger, don't we? The Pokemon on a rock was awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't have come up with that idea myself. Like, I'm very much, I don't have much of an imagination. I don't know. I don't think it really comes across. I think I managed to hide it quite well until we do live streams and you can see how awful my imagination it actually is. Let's bring this down a bit. Let's make him even wider. I think this penguin isn't wide enough. Like looking at the reference, ours just isn't it's not chunky enough. Let's keep going. Instead of white, you could do light blue and go dark with the shading. Oh, these markers they don't actually have a name, I don't think. I haven't been able to find a name. It's this pack by Artex. These are my latest ones. I don't think they have a name. I've looked everywhere and I can't find a name. So these ones are just the latest form of bullet nibs, I guess. But there's also like the sim taps and the ones that don't need to be activated. But I don't know why they didn't give them a proper name. Because it's like, how am I supposed to say which ones I'm using? Because I have 3 boxes now and I do really like them. Like, I do really like them. And I think these ones do peel the paper a little bit. They do slightly tear it apart. I think the sim tap are probably the best, to be honest. Yeah, so you basically, same as Posca, you just shake them and press down the top. And then the sim tap are brush ones, and you have to squeeze the bottom. And then the white ones, the 60 sets, are the ones that are ready to go. So the white ones that are ready to go are lovely for something like this because you can just grab it and go. The sim taps are they are a bit difficult because you have to like shake them for ages and ages, but once they're sort of going, they're not too bad. And they do slightly explode at the bottom, like because you have to press it here, the sim taps, and then it just explodes from the bottom. That's what happened for mine. But other than that, I wouldn't say there are any that are like perfect. They've all got their cons. I mean, the ones that are ready to go, the white ones, they do dry up. I have Poscas, but the ones that I have say, I think these might be like a 1 point something. The Poscas that I have are very much fine liners almost, so it's really hard to compare. But I did have a white one that I did really like of Poscas. But unfortunately, my other ones are so small that it's hard to compare. Penguins are a fun choice for doodles. They absolutely are, but this is my first time. So take from that what you will. This eye, how do we make it look more like an eye? Because it's looking a bit odd. Let's add a lid. Let's just try and make it look a bit more like a human eye, if in doubt. You can also tell this is getting a little bit dirty now because it's not completely dry. But yeah, all of the markers are interesting. I do like Poscas, but I think these are a lot cheaper and they are probably pretty much the same. If you can get these on offer, they do them on Amazon, and you can often find coupon codes like in people's descriptions on YouTube and stuff. I think I have one that I might have removed. I think it was like new 03 or something. But yeah, definitely try and use coupon codes if you can, because you can get good deals for these. Oh, did you just see that spread? Like, I just did a dollop and it's just spread all the way over there. Posca's like Posca's is so expensive. And my biggest problem with Posca's is the fact that when you go to the shop, they're like, I don't know where what it's like where you are, but our Posca's are like locked up. They're in a cupboard completely locked up, so you can't swatch them. And if I'm spending that much on a pen, I would kind of like to swatch it before buying it. And they are quite expensive. And they also just don't do very nice unique colors. Like this shade here, it just wouldn't really be in a Posca unless you get one of the really, really big ones. which I do kind of like the look of. You know, like the really, really big chunky ones that you can just fill an entire page with. I do think they look really cool. Let's try grey. Let's see if we can add something else. But no, I do like acrylic markers. I think they're perfect for the daily doodle diary, especially because they're just so easy. I don't know what the background's going to be like for this one. What do you think we should do? Should we do like doodles or like a landscape? Is this penguin coming together? Yeah, I wish you could give them a try. Like, I understand why you can't really swatch a lot of pens and stuff. Like, often when you get fancy pencils, you won't be able to swatch them either, but I would like to be able to swatch them. They're quite expensive. You want to know that you're getting the right colours. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up in the chat. Just trying to subtly look over the camera. Yeah, it's like we haven't even put the pink in this penguin. I was gonna say these are like really nice, unique shades. This set in particular, like these three, none of those, where are we going? None of those are completely vibrant. Like, you know how you get really basic colors in some sets? Like, all of those are pretty unique, and that's what I do like. The chunky ones, honestly, they look amazing. Yeah, I've seen them in Posca and oh, what's that one that begins with E? Edding, is it? Where it's like the really big acrylic markers. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink to this penguin. A shadow. Yeah, true. That's a good idea. This one does have a shadow. I think this foot might need to be a bit bigger. You're obsessed with the swatch videos. I do tend to always swatch when I get like new art supplies and that. That does not look like that colour. Right? Here we go again. This is the other thing. See, now that I've squirted it a little bit, there we go. It just, this is far pinker than I thought it would be, looking at that. But oh well, it's fine. Let's add a little bit of pink to the penguin. No, with these you definitely do need to swatch them, but I don't mind when I do the Doodle Diary, I don't mind not because, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm not too picky. If it goes slightly wrong, it just goes wrong, doesn't it? Snowflakes! Have you ever attempted to draw a snowflake? Snowflakes are incredibly difficult. I did some before for like a winter sketchbook session, I think it was. It was so hard. Honestly, if you want to really test yourself, try and draw a snowflake. It's crazy. A shadow, definitely a shadow. I'm going behind the acrylic. I wonder what the bleed through is. Oh, that's the bleed through. Well, we'll figure out how to cover that one up tomorrow, I guess. Okay, a little bit of pink to this penguin just to, I don't know, just to add a bit of pink, I guess. And I think grey for the base of the feet. And then maybe I think these black claws? Nails? I don't know. They need to be a little bit bigger, I think. And I don't want it to look scary, but they do have quite big old claws or whatever they are. Like they are quite big. There we go. But we've only just managed to make this penguin look semi-cute, so I don't really want to lose it. Um, okay, I think that would do. Oh, we've also got the metallic, which is an option. Um, if we want to make the penguin shiny somehow. So this is kind of how I did Owl, basically, just sort of did a base color a little bit and just kind of do lines really. This is all I did. Got a grip onto the ice. Yeah, maybe it's not scary. Maybe it's just being sensible. Should we try this nice purple? Or whatever colour it is. I don't know, it's a mystery. Oh, that's not purple. Um, that's not that colour, right? There's no way that that is that colour. Okay, that is definitely not that. That is like a purple grey. So let's pick out. Oh, this one's nice. If it's that colour. Purple for the shadow. Oh, purple. That's kind of. I don't know what colour that will go. Let's try this one. Thank you for joining. We're just. This is the first daily Doodle Diary live that I've done. Can you believe it? What colour is this gonna go? Yeah, let's try this purple, although I do like. Oh no, that's dried different too. I did like that one, but it's dried a different colour. Shiny. I think we could make it shiny. Okay, so on the picture, they haven't actually got any shadow underneath. They're just kind of like that. But surely there'd be a little bit of shadow under. Do you not think? Problem is, if I move this page too much, it will just fall apart. Let's try fill in this bit. It's a good idea though to make the background a bit less intimidating. Just take it one step at a time. I did think about us using different paper today, but I was like, let's see how the lined paper does. I guess to make it look like snow, it would sort of stay white though, if that's what we do. Maybe it doesn't need shadow underneath. Maybe we'll continue it, but then make the claws bigger. You've been considering live streaming on here, but always apprehensive about talking live. I mean, I feel the same. We're winging this, but it's definitely intimidating. That doesn't really go away. I mean, this is only my fifth live stream that I've done on here. But yeah, it's one of those things that the more you do it, the easier it becomes. A bit like YouTube videos. You know, it is awkward to film YouTube videos, but it does go away. Oh, that's definitely still wet. It does go away the more that you do it, and I think streaming is probably similar. But yeah, if you were gonna definitely like with YouTube videos, the earlier the better because you kind of go through an awkward stage. The pink, I think the pink kind of works. This is the metallic that I've got. Ooh. It takes forever to dry. I mean, everything that you can see that's shiny is still wet. But that's because these ones are a little bit more juicy. That's the back. Hello, Aziz. How are you doing? Okay, I've got the metallic in my hand. Where shall we do it? Shall we do a highlight in the eye? A little bit like on the nose? Sometimes I go crazy and I do way too much. I just feel like the metallic could be quite nice, although it's probably not gonna. I know it does show up on camera, it just it doesn't look great. Maybe a little bit here. I do it loosely to sort of look like, does it look like glistening hair? Fur? Fur. Fur? Yeah, fur. The bullet nibs are quite difficult to control though, but I just thought a little bit metallic could be nice. I've also got a gold, which could be fun. I don't know what to do for the background. Could do a pattern, could do doodles, could... It's just on snow. We could just do that on snow and then maybe put some little doodles on top. Let's see how much it looks like snow if I just try and do something. Because I don't, like, snow is really difficult to make it look like snow, so I don't know if this is going to work at all. If we add some white, cover up that. That's from yesterday. And then this is the lightest blue that I've got. Oh, you can definitely see the metallics now, can't you? It's not too bad. The plastic sheet is there to catch whatever might go through, but it's not doing too bad. So, I'm gonna try and... That does not look like that colour either. Oh, to add like lavender in the snow. That is a shout. I don't know, I'm a little bit restricted to the colours in this set though, to be honest. Let's have a look. I've got this one. Let's see. Kind of looks a little bit more pink to me, but this is the closest that I've got. But it's a mystery. We don't know what colour it will be. It's not particularly lavender. Um, hmm. Yeah, but we might be able to put white over it and kind of cover it a little bit. I do want it to be a little bit like there's lines because that's the style of the penguin. So it might sort of work. Back here though, it is just blurry, so I'm not really sure. Yellow. Let's see. Yellow? Yellow. There's not many shades in this one. Yeah, does the camera look better this time? I mean, I haven't really changed the settings much, but hopefully it looks better. I've not actually used it. This is the first time I'm using it. I got it yesterday. But I can't wait to use it in videos. I think it's really going to help. So basically, the top camera that I used to have, well, used to, the top camera that I have in every video up until whatever I film from now on, it couldn't focus, but this one can, so I can actually like lift things up, which is really exciting. Because it was like a manual focus, it was a DSLR. This isn't looking like snow. I've never been able to do snow, but it's alright. We just want it to look a little bit like something. Um, is there a way do you think that we can make it a little bit more like an actual Suppose if we change the angle, then the shadow would be different, but I kind of want to do something in the background. Even if it's just like, if there's any kind of way that I could do like a hill or something. Just a little bit of an angle, I feel like would be quite nice. I don't know, this is just like an concept of a background. I think I just dunked my finger on that. Penguin silhouettes. I could. Oh, it might look a little bit odd though, but I guess I could try. I don't know, because I'm already kind of changing up the angle. I wonder if we could do like a bit of a sky actually. It's hard because like on the picture it's like blurry, but obviously in order to get blurry on something like this, you'd have to use so much markers to fill it in. So a lot of the time, one thing that I do with these markers, I don't think it's bad, like I don't think you can really get through them, but I think I don't like to just sort of use them and fill up a load of space because it just feels really wasteful. So a lot of the time when you see me with the Doodle Diary and I'm just doing something like this, kind of hinting, rather than just filling it in, it's literally just to save paint. Um, but this isn't like realistic, you know. I don't really do realism at all. I might add a little bit of yellow to this penguin actually. Oh, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Yeah, I do think the penguin is quite big. Um, Obviously you have to use your imagination a little bit for the snow. It's not really looking like snow, but to be honest, it's only gonna look like snow if it's all thoroughly blended, and that would use up a lot of paint. And also, I think that would probably go through the page. This is only lined paper, but hopefully it's okay. Could add a little bit of pink. Maybe this is like the base kind of shadow. Don't know. We're using every color right now. We could do. It's not really snow anymore. We could do a little bit of metallic. Because why not? Is this on? The metallic's really coming up well though, isn't it? Yeah, I understand the logic. Acrylic does. However, um, this is lined paper, so it really does go through the page. I mean, it really has gone through the page. If I remove this, it will go through, unfortunately. Like I've got better paper next year for the next daily doodle diary, but it's fine. The pilling is only really this one though. If you get a brush marker, it doesn't. It's just these ones. Like, I didn't really have pilling at all with the brush markers, but this one, you could do it so lightly, like crazy light, and it will still do it just because it's a bullet nib. I do like brush markers, but this one does have quite a bit of colour that just comes out. Yeah. The thing is, like, there's a lot of logic when it comes to art supplies, but if you're using it on lined paper, the logic goes out the window because the water-based markers go through the page too. I've done like, this is why I end up sticking things in. Like every time you see something stuck in, it's because of that. And I do usually try to cover it as best as I can. Do I have water-based? Well, this one here, this is water-based marker, and you can see it here. So water-based markers, they really shouldn't go through the page, but they do. It's, I got this diary. I got this diary for £4, so we can't have high expectations. Use tracing paper instead of a clear tracing. I have actually drawn on tracing paper before for this, and it actually went really well. But yeah, the water-based marker goes through, even watercolor, like watercolor goes through this paper. It's only gouache. That is the only thing that doesn't go through the paper. Acrylics do, like loosely. No, they do. But yeah, watercolor goes through this paper too. I might add some dots. I don't know if that will make it look glistening or not, but we could always put something on top. Yeah, I didn't have any issues in my planner, but this is like next level thin paper. Hanging head. But this one? I have no clue if I could ever find the page that you're talking about again. The person's head. This is such a weird one that I did yesterday. I think should we add a bit of like a sun maybe? See, and it also warps quite a lot. There you go. And we could always use, I don't know if it would work, a cloud? Biro. Yes, Biro goes through this as well. Literally. So gel pen, fine liners all go through this page. Biro, if you're using like proper good quality biros, they go through this page. Cheap biros were fine. If you use cheap biros, it was okay. Watercolor goes through the page. Acrylic gouache goes through the page. Water-based markers go through the page. Every form of acrylic marker goes through. Yeah, gel pens and fine liners go through the page too. Like, it's crazy. Which is why hopefully I've got a Hobonichi next year, and hopefully that'll be a little bit better. It's quite fancy. It's quite a step up from my £4 diary. But since we know we're going to be using it, I thought, why not? Have any of you tried a Hobonichi before? Oh, I've just picked up a brand new one. Wow, wow. What do we think? It's starting to curl. This is the other thing that the paper does. I'm kind of excited to start a new one though. But yeah, that will be in January. And I'm gonna film, because I'm excited, I'm gonna film like the first week every single day for the Doodle Diary video. Just to start off the new one really. I thought that could be fun. But we'll see how it goes. It's Hobonichi paper. I got the cousin. Yeah, the problem I have with graphite though is that then it smudges against the one that is next to. So, colour pencils are okay, but colour pencils are like, if I was going to use colour pencils on the back of this one, it would push the marker onto that page. So there's also that. Is there a little bit of lag? I feel like I'm getting a bit of lag. I can see it. Don't know. There we go. Maybe just a little bit of white, just like final highlights. Just a tiny bit to separate this, and maybe like a tiny highlight on the claw nail thing, whatever they are. Claws? I tell you, I'm losing my voice already. Couldn't be one of those professional streamers. Zoe, you like Hibernici's? Oh, that's good. I really hope that it's going to be good. I hope I'm going to like it. Like, I know that they are the big thing, but I'm hoping it's going to be good, and I'm hoping it's going to be able to handle a lot of different mediums. But I do think it's going to be like this still. It's still going to be quite thin. It feels quite thin paper, but it's supposed to be better, isn't it? Hello, first time catching a live stream. To be honest, this is only my fifth one that we've done so far. This is the first Daily Doodle one. The penguin has gone through quite a few turns. Hi, Christine. And Kim? Wild Kim? I think so. You kind of like the metallic. I think the metallic works so well because to me, like, it doesn't look like this, but because you're seeing it with the light right there, like, how am I seeing it? It's a little bit more flat. Hobonichi's nice for planners, not sure art-wise. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I guess we'll see. I don't know. It was that or one of these again, so I thought I'd give it a go. The lectern I did look at, but what was the reasoning? I think it might be because theirs were lined, the dailies. There was a reason that I didn't go for that one. You travel a lot. Do you have your channel, a traveling channel? No, but I like combining the both. I would definitely do more traveling art stuff. And Hobonichi holds ink. Well, that's good then. Hopefully, it'll be really good for the water-based markers. Are we done? Is this the chubby penguin? Is this chubby penguin done? I think I might call that done. It's kind of chaotic, but it's kind of cute. Oh, you like the Grease Daily Doodle? I would love to do more, especially next year. Like, I would love to do more traveling and combine it. Okay. You have both? There's both. Hello. Well, goodbye, I guess. But this is it from a distance. I thought I'd just show you. Because the metallic looks a little bit different, like up close. That one is so shiny, it looks like nothing compared to that one. But there we go. I think it's kind of cute. I do kind of like it. But yeah, this is the first Daily Doodle Diary live stream that I've ever done. I can't believe it's taken this long to get here. Definitely gonna try and do more next year because this is only the fifth live stream that I've done. I want to do one a month. That's the goal. I got yeah, it's a really chubby penguin. But they are quite chubby. It's a baby penguin. So it kind of is. It's quite bottom heavy. It's quite cute though. Anyway, that's that. Thank you for joining. Thank you for having a chit chat. I can't believe how many of you turned up. That's amazing. Um, yeah. Thank you for being here. Probably won't do a live before Christmas. So, real time. Have a lovely Christmas. But there'll be a lot of videos. I'm still going to do every Thursday and every Sunday upload throughout right up until the end of the year. So that's exciting. And there's two, three Christmas videos coming up. There's a Christmas movie scene, a Christmas create this book, And there's a really big Secret Santa collab coming up with lots of other artists on YouTube, which is very exciting. So hopefully we'll see you there. We've got lots of Christmas stuff still coming up. But yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone. Have a lovely rest of your day. Night, evening, daytime. Got all different times here. And I'll see you later. So bye bye.